We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Miami Dolphins. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken around the 12. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 24-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Waddle there. That'll bring up 2nd down. But you look at this defense. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
For some defensive
pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now Hill to return it. There he goes, left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. What a run that was. 88 yards on the punt return. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 14-0. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here's Hill on the return. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. That's a punt return of 89 yards. And the Dolphins have moved down in front by 3 touchdowns. Sanders on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Again, 7 yards. And that's third down.
They need 2. Here's third down. Looking to throw, Young. He's got room at the 30. Nifty move. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And the Panther first down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. One of the Panthers' big offseason acquisitions. Here's Miles Sanders. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Panthers 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Lets it fly for Thielen. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, 66 yards. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Now here's Young. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
First down, Panthers.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this one is incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
Again, it's Young.
Panther first down.
Flush to his right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
But you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Ready.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
The tackle by Christian Gonzalez. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Black Ultra. Ready?
Here is Young. Flushed out right. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers get a bit closer. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Panthers 14.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing.
Now will throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
20, TX. Let's go. Connor, long.
Tua going to throw. He'll hit Mostert again here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A run with Mostert up the middle. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Solo left Zion. 21G.
Here's Tua. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
You still hold your breath a little as a defense when Tua gets out of the pocket. You're worried about him scrambling and getting a first down. But there, he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Short throw to Smith. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be fourth down.
Go ahead.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Turbo one, hard. Turbo. Watson, Oscar. Solo left Zion. Step.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Down.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up first and 10 at their own 42. Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now they got to get to the line quickly. First down, Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Second down, Young. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Deron Payne. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Young. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Fight, 97. Set.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys.
And this is caught on the sideline, and he gets out of bounds as well. How about that? So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. From the gun, it's Tua. Now the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Throwing on second and long. Tua will get this into the hands of Mostert. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. Sanders' kick is good. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They had what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Man, just couldn't hang on to the slant. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Hey, 21,
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's good. Dolphins, first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Now Tua. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Looking to pass, Tua. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Panthers' 41-yard line.
Solo left Zion.
Tua sets up to pass it.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
21 team.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And quickly they get to the line.
That's good.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. That swung out to Mostert. Touchdown! Raheem Mostert, a 13-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Sanders now to add the extra point.
The kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 45, Panthers 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Here we go.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Young on 3rd and 2. He finds his man Johnson. And he goes out right around the 39. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
And
You don't lose.
first down.
Fight 60. Ready.
Now Young. Lets it fly for Thielen. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Come on.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch out now. 50 series. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And the Dolphins are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
To a hit, and the ball is out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
That's good. For a
On first down, Tagovailoa. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they got their receiver.
Ready.
Tua now on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Tua now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill from 6 yards away. And the Dolphins are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
That throw by Young incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
On second down, Young again. Left side here to Sanders. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Panthers.
Young to throw it. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up second down.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And Young's throw there incomplete. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Young. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays. But the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Oh, I think the Panthers have got it. They did. Carolina football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
Takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Talk about two sides of the ball and cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. Up front seven, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Field, black. Ready.
Now Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Ready.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. Johnson's got it complete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Ready.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Set.
On play action, Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Ready.
To the air once more, Young. Flush to his right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Flushed out right.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 24.
Makes the score Dolphins 52, Panthers 28.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth, when the ball's arriving and there's a
and this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wondered what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Ready up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Black shot. Set.
The 2nd down throw for Young. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Young. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
That is incomplete.
I think this is what this game's become now. You just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete. Oh, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
One last shot for Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah,